Have you ever gotten ready in an AC room and then stepped out into a very humid environment and you start sweating profusely, even more than you usually do? Hi, my name is Blessy Mary Chaku. I'm a bridal makeup artist. Let me explain to you why exactly this happens. So, whether you're a bride or a guest, when you get ready inside an AC environment, please understand that your body is cold, the environment is cold. So the brain gets a signal saying, hey, the environment is cold, we need to keep the person warm. This is a mode of survival. But now what happens from this very cold environment when you actually step out into extremely humid place? Suddenly your body, falls into a shock because now it's extremely hot. Now your body is like, drop the heat. Now we have to cool the body down. So it goes into a thermal shock. And what happens is, in the process of your body being rushed to cool down, you start sweating. Why? Because sweating is the way your body naturally cools down. Now, what can you do in a situation like this? With my brides, usually what I do is when I start off with their makeup and their hair, I make sure the room is a little cold, because when we're doing the hair, we use a lot of hot tools. When we start off, maybe the temperature is at 21 or 23, depending on the bride's comfort. And then what I do is 1 hour into the session, I sort of increase the temperature to 24 or 25 in such a way that she won't feel super uncomfortable, but it's a little warm. So I'll tell them that even if you're a little uncomfortable, let's just deal with it. Mainly because she is going to be spending some time outside for photography and in the church too. So there is a minimum of 1.5 hours that you are going to be spending in a church which does not have AC. So when the AC is on, the environment or the air around becomes very dry. And then you step out into an extremely humid environment, suddenly there is moisture in the air. And then finally, when I'm getting the sari draped or the gown, when I'm putting the gown for them, I always ask them, hey, are you feeling okay? Most of the time they're like, yeah, it's okay. Very few brides who especially profusely sweat, they're the ones who be like, Chichi, can you, cool it a little bit? And yes, of course, I'll do it for them, because I don't want them to feel extremely exhausted also, because when you sweat or when you're feeling very hot, you feel exhausted also. This is one method that you can use. The other method is just don't put the AC at all, which sometimes I do for my brides, because in the morning it's pretty cold. I will just use the fan and keep them far away, because I don't want the fan close by. Unless they tell me it's too hot, I don't switch it on. But then again, this tip is for brides who have to spend at least 1 to 3 hours outside before they enter into the AC hall. For people who have their event happening in an AC hall throughout, you have nothing to worry about. So whether you're a bride or a guest who has a function coming up, I really hope that this tip helped. And for those of you who've actually experienced something like this, do let me know in the comments how you dealt with it and what you did.